We go to a farm? Ain't that cool? Looks like on top of the bus.
Take a picture of you guys on the bus.
Do you have a little sister? Is she like in high school? No. No? There's a school that looks like a lot like I got a picture showing what Pop will do to your teeth. Make them all nasty. So she was see the nasty teeth over there? Yeah. Make it chickens? They're the ducks.
The little building on
the farm?
Smokehouse, you'll notice it had a cement roof on it. That way it didn't burn down when they had the smoke fire going. Smoked hams, bacon, and sausages in there. The two black horses back here, that's Deb and Donna. They're 4- and 5-year-old percher on there. Another breed of horse. They got the day off today.
Yes.
Up ahead on the left is our hay field, a mixture of alfalfa and Timothy. We just finished our 4th cutting hay a couple weeks ago. That'll be the last cutting now for the year. The little shed back there by the line fence, that's my hunting house. That's where we do our deer hunting and turkey hunting from. We have a lot of deer and wild turkeys here at the farm. Right ahead of us, the field that's all plowed up. That's going to be planted into oats in the spring. This year we had corn in there. We usually plant corn in April. Soil temperature needs to be 50 degrees to germinate the corn seed. My grandpa always said when the leaves on an oak tree are as big as a squirrel's ear, that's when it's time to plant corn. Usually by the time he caught the squirrel and found an oak tree, it was too late to plant. Soil temperature needs to be 70 degrees to germinate pumpkin seed. If you plant them too early in the cold soil, they'll just rot and they won't grow. Up here on the right is another hay field. Once we have a hay field established, we leave it into hay for 3 or 4 the river for the winter. They'll be back.
No, sit down.
You know why fish are so smart? They swim in schools. And did you ever wonder where a fish goes when it rains? They go under the bridge so they don't get wet. This is winter wheat on both sides of the wagon. It'll go dormant over the winter now. And in the spring it'll green up again. Lined with Tuscola to have enough for a classroom. Most of the schools in this area were all German schools. There's 30 desks in there. School groups come out on field trips, spend some time for school and do the farm tour while they're here. There's been several weddings here at the school. They do the little house on the prairie themed wedding.
Hey, look like windows. Look at tractor.
Chop the corn stalks.
Take my horse? Okay. I guess that means
Saturday and Sunday in August. That's when we thresh the grain here with the steam engine and threshing machine. A bunch of the local farmers and collectors bring over their old tractors and gas engines for the show. We shear sheep, spin wool, and we have the old brick oven fired up making bread. Bake 17 loaves at a time in there, and it's sold just as fast as you can get it out of the oven. We make homemade ice cream that weekend too. This year we did 300 loaves of bread and 50 gallons of ice cream. This is the outhouse out back here for the house. It was 50 yards to the outhouse by Willie Make It. Illustrated by Betty Moon. That book was published by IP Nightly. They kept the broom in there in the winter so you could sweep the snow off the seat first. And they had a pail of corn cobs sitting in there. They had white cobs and they had red cobs. The white cobs were to see whether or not you might need another red one before they had Charmin. Well, we made it back and we didn't get lost. That's always good. Most of what I told